Your angel has been trying to reach you for days? Through signs, dreams, moments of intuition, strange sudden thoughts, repeated numbers, and emotional nudges. But today, the call is urgent. There is something approaching your life, something you must be prepared for, something that will affect your next season. You have been feeling something shifting. Maybe a heaviness. Maybe restlessness. Maybe unexplained emotions. Maybe spiritual pressure. Maybe sudden clarity. What you feel is the vibration of something divine moving closer. You prayed for change. You prayed for answers. You prayed for breakthrough. Now heaven is delivering, but you must listen. This is not a regular day. This is not a regular message. Today marks the beginning of a spiritual turning point. And your angel needs you fully awake. Right now, you have stepped into a spiritual window. A moment where destiny is shifting. Where timelines are rearranging. Where blessings are being aligned. Where the unseen is preparing to manifest in your reality. You are closer to your breakthrough than you think. But you must not miss the signs. The enemy has tried to distract you. Through people, through emotions, through confusion, through exhaustion. Because when you are closest to the breakthrough, the spiritual battle becomes the loudest. But hear this clearly. What is coming for you is stronger than what has been fighting against you. Your angel is not warning you out of fear. They are warning you to prepare. Because something is about to unfold in your life that requires your awareness. Stay with me. Someone or something is not what it appears to be. You must be careful where you place your trust. This is not meant to scare you. It is meant to prepare you. Not every voice around you speaks truth. Not every hand extended toward you has pure intentions. Not every opportunity is God sent. Your angel has been guarding you, silently, patiently, powerfully. There were situations that almost touched you, but didn't. There were people who attempted to deceive you, but failed. There were plans formed against you, but collapsed. Not because of luck. Not because of coincidence. But because your angel intervened. They stepped in. They blocked it. They dismantled it. They shut it down. My protection over you is strong, but you must stop returning to what I am pulling you away from. Listen to that carefully. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So this message continues reaching you when heaven has something urgent to say. Now come closer to this message. Because what comes next is the part the angel insisted you hear. Your life is about to change rapidly. Faster than you expect. Faster than you are prepared for. Something big is approaching you. A breakthrough, an opportunity, a realignment, or a divine surprise. This is why everything recently has felt intense. Before major blessings arrive, life becomes spiritually loud. The pressure you feel is not punishment, it is positioning. You are being shifted. You are being lifted. You are being transitioned into a higher spiritual path. You're not losing anything. You're being cleared. You're being reset. You're being upgraded. The old season is dissolving. The new season is unfolding. And nothing can stop it. Pay attention in the next 48 to 72 hours. A sign will appear, clear and undeniable. It could be a dream. A sudden conversation. A symbol. A name. An opportunity. A moment that feels strangely divine. The sign will clarify something you've been confused about. It will confirm what your spirit has been sensing. It will point you toward your next step. You will not miss the sign. It will be delivered with precision. This is your moment of clarity. Your moment of direction. Your moment of realignment. Pay attention. Trust your intuition. Follow the pull in your spirit. Your angel is guiding you. You've been feeling stuck. Delayed. Held back. Frustrated. Drained. Confused. The blockage is breaking. The interference is lifting. What once resisted you will now release you. This is why you may feel your spirit becoming lighter. Your heart becoming clearer. Your energy shifting. Something is breaking off you. A pattern, a fear, a cycle, a connection, or a spiritual weight. When something is released, you feel it immediately. And your life begins to change. You will notice the shift before others see it. Because the change starts within you, then it reflects around you. Then it transforms everything connected to you. There is a miracle that belongs to you. It is coming. It is near. It is appointed. This miracle will not look like chance. It will not feel like coincidence. It will carry divine fingerprints all over it. This miracle was delayed, but not denied. It was hidden, but not lost. It was prepared, but not ready, until now. You are stepping into divine timing. And when this miracle appears, you will understand why the wait was necessary, why the pain was necessary, why the delays were necessary, why the heartbreak was necessary. Everything connects. Everything aligns. Everything makes sense. Your miracle is closer than your fear. Closer than your doubt. Closer than your worry. It is coming. We have been fighting for you while you were sleeping. We have been protecting you while you were unaware. We have been guiding you even when you felt lost. Right now, interference is being destroyed. Attacks are being stopped. Negative energies are being removed. Hidden enemies are being exposed. Spiritual fog is clearing. Your path is being opened. Your angel is working urgently, because your next chapter requires spiritual freedom. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to force anything. Just stay aligned. Stay aware. Stay in faith. Heaven is handling the battles you cannot see. The next steps you take must come from intuition, not fear. You are stepping into a moment of divine sensitivity. Your spirit will be able to sense things before they happen. Pay attention to what feels off, what feels aligned, what drains your energy, what restores your peace, what your intuition warns you about, what your heart is pulled toward. Trust your inner knowing. It is not guessing. It is spiritual guidance. You are being led. You are being directed. You are being positioned. The choices you make in this season will open doors you prayed for. Your angel ends with this urgent, powerful message. Do not be afraid of the changes happening in your life. They are not signs of loss. They are signs of divine rearrangement. Your life is aligning. Your path is unfolding. Your breakthrough is approaching. Your miracle is manifesting. Your protection is active. Your guidance is increasing. Stay alert. Stay open. Stay faithful. This is your turning point. This message found you because it was meant for you. I am urgently trying to talk to you because your next chapter begins now. If this message connected deeply with your spirit, if you felt the pull, if something shifted in you while listening, like this video. Share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe for more angelic messages. Your angel will continue speaking, and I will continue delivering their words to you. You are protected. You are guided. You are chosen. And your breakthrough is closer than ever. Beloved soul, before you go any further, the angel who walks beside you is asking you to pause for just a moment. Because what is coming next is the reason you felt that sudden pull to click on this video, the reason your spirit suddenly became alert, the reason your heart hasn't been able to settle. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. Your angel says, I am urgently trying to speak to you because something in your life is shifting faster than you realize. What is approaching you is bigger, deeper, and more significant than anything you've experienced before. And you must be prepared. Take a breath, because this message is going to awaken something inside you. Your angel continues. You've been feeling drained. You've been feeling stretched. You've been feeling like you are fighting battles that nobody sees, carrying responsibilities nobody understands, and trying to keep your faith strong even while your heart feels exhausted. I have been watching everything. You haven't been crying alone. You haven't been walking alone. You haven't been carrying this weight by yourself. There have been moments recently where you felt a heaviness that made no sense, moments where you asked yourself, why do I feel this way? Why is everything happening at once? Why do I feel like something is changing, even though nothing looks different on the outside? Because your spirit feels the breakthrough before your eyes see it. Your inner being already knows. Your intuition has been whispering. Signs have been showing up around you, not to scare you, but to prepare you. The angel continues. What you are stepping into requires a stronger, clearer, wiser version of you. That is why certain people have been fading out of your life. That is why certain opportunities didn't work. That is why your heart has been pulling away from situations that no longer match your energy. This is not loss. This is alignment. This is not falling apart. This is divine positioning. You didn't lose anything. You were rescued. You were shifted. You were moved. Not by force, but by divine timing. Your angel says you've been asking God, when will things change for me? When will the struggle end? When will I see the breakthrough? And heaven has finally responded? Now. Now is the moment everything begins to move. Your angel has been trying to get your attention because there is something that must be revealed. Someone's intentions around you have not been true. Someone has been pretending. Someone has been smiling at your face while envying your progress. Someone has been wishing against your growth. But don't fear, because your angel is stepping in. I am exposing every hidden motive. I am exposing every false friend. I am exposing every jealous heart. I am removing every barrier the enemy tried to place on your path. You are stepping into a season where truth replaces confusion, clarity replaces hesitation, and peace replaces fear. Your angel wants you to know. Something that was blocked is now being released. Something that was stuck is now being pushed forward. Something that was delayed is now moving rapidly toward you. And here is the part you must hear with your whole spirit. A blessing that was meant for you, and only you, is coming back around. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. You didn't ruin your chance. You didn't lose the promise. Heaven has been holding it until you were ready. Your angel says, you're stepping into a recovery season, where what was taken returns multiplied, where what was broken is restored, and where what was unfair is corrected by divine justice. You have been faithful. You have been patient. You have been obedient even when it hurt. But before it arrives, your angel needed you to hear this urgent message because the shift happening in your life cannot be interrupted by doubt, fear, or the voices of people who do not understand your calling. Do not second guess what I'm doing. Do not go back to what I removed. Do not reopen doors I have already closed for your protection. Because what is ahead of you is too important, too sacred, too powerful. And this is why the angel is speaking urgently, almost insisting that you stay alert. A divine opportunity is coming that will seem sudden, but it is not sudden to heaven. It has been in preparation for months, even years. The time has finally reached its fullness. Your angel ends this part of the message saying, you are stepping into a supernatural turnaround. And nothing and no one will stop what God has ordered for you. If your spirit is responding, if your heart is stirring, if something inside you feels awakened, it's because this message is for you, not someone else. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. This is your alignment. Before you continue, the angel who walks with you is asking you to listen with your spirit, not just your ears. Because this part of the message carries the revelation you have been unknowingly waiting for. For a long time, your life has felt like scattered pieces. You've been trying to connect events, emotions, and experiences that seemed unrelated. Sudden changes, closed doors, unexpected endings, people walking away, inner restlessness, spiritual sensitivity increasing, signs showing up back to back, dreams becoming more intense, and in your quiet moments, you've been asking, why is all of this happening? What does it mean? What is God trying to tell me? You're not imagining it. You're not overthinking it. You're not being dramatic. Something in your life has been divinely shifting, and you are finally moving into alignment with the blessing meant for your future. This is why you couldn't stay where you were. This is why God didn't allow certain relationships to continue. This is why some opportunities dissolved even though you wanted them. Because the truth is, you outgrew things you didn't realize you outgrew. Your angel says softly, your spirit is evolving faster than your environment. You are rising, and what once felt comfortable no longer matches the level God is bringing you into. You felt uncomfortable not because something was wrong, but because something greater was calling you. You felt disconnected not because you failed, but because your spirit refused to stay small. And the angel urgently reveals, if God didn't shake the ground beneath your feet, you would have stayed in a place that could not hold your purpose. This part is important. Everything that felt like loss was actually a lift. Everything that felt like rejection was actually repositioning. Everything that felt confusing was actually divine clarity in disguise. Your angel says, you are entering a season of divine explanation, where God shows you why certain things had to happen exactly the way they did. Nothing was random. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was without purpose. Even the painful chapters are going to become testimonies. You are about to understand why someone left you, why something didn't work out, why certain things slowed down, why you had to wait longer than others, why you felt spiritual pressure recently, why your spirit has been restless at night. Because your breakthrough is not just another blessing. It is a destiny-altering shift. And this type of blessing requires spiritual maturity, sensitivity, and readiness. Your angel says, you weren't being punished, you were being prepared. You weren't being overlooked, you were being positioned. You weren't being delayed, you were being protected. Everything is turning in your favor, and it's happening faster than you expect. You're going to wake up very soon and say, this is why God made me wait. Your angel reveals something even deeper. Someone connected to your next season is being prepared as well. A helper, a supporter, an opportunity, or a divine connection is being aligned with your path. This could be a kingdom connection, a business partnership, a financial blessing, a new environment, or a person who will play a major role in your next chapter. They are being shifted toward you at this very moment. The angel says, you are not stepping into this blessing alone. Divine assistance is rising for you. And here is the urgent part. The enemy has been trying to distract you because he knows what's coming. Recently, you may have felt random anxiety, sudden doubt, strange heaviness, emotional storms, mental confusion, unexpected spiritual warfare. Your angel says this was not weakness. It was a sign that something powerful is about to manifest. When the enemy senses you're close to breakthrough, he tries to drain you, confuse you, distract you, or pull you back into old cycles. But heaven is stepping in. The next blessing is not only going to elevate your life, it is going to silence every doubt, defeat every fear, and expose every person who secretly hoped you would fail. This blessing will speak for you. This elevation will vindicate you. This shift will announce you. And the angel ends this part by saying, get ready. What is coming will unfold quickly, unexpectedly, and undeniably. And you will know, without a doubt, that God's hand is on your life. If your heart is responding, if your spirit feels this, if something inside you knows this message is for you, the angel who has been watching over you is stepping even closer now. The air around your spirit is shifting. Your atmosphere is changing. Something inside you is waking up because this part of the message holds the turning point you have been sensing for weeks. You are entering a moment in your life where one decision, one step, one act of faith will shift everything in your favor. You may not see it yet, but heaven sees it clearly. There is a divine intersection ahead of you. A place where destiny meets timing. Where purpose meets opportunity. Where prayers meet manifestation. And your angel urgently reveals, you are closer than you think. Much closer. This is why you've been feeling pulled away from distractions. This is why isolation increased. This is why God separated you from certain people. This is why the old version of you started feeling uncomfortable. Because the next level requires a sharper mind, a clearer spirit, a stronger heart, and a deeper level of obedience. What you are stepping into has no room for fear, no room for doubt, and no room for anyone who is not aligned with your destiny. You've outgrown things that once felt safe. You've outgrown people who once felt familiar. You've outgrown environments that once felt comfortable. This is not pride. This is elevation. Your soul is evolving. You are becoming the version of yourself that God always intended. The version that is bold, focused, fearless, and spiritually aware. Because the enemy never fights the present. He fights the future you are about to step into. The attacks you faced lately weren't random. They were confirmation. Confirmation that something valuable is coming. Confirmation that your growth is threatening darkness. Confirmation that hell knows what heaven is releasing in your life. But the angel says, what the enemy tried to sabotage, God is turning into strategy. Everything that was meant to break you is becoming the exact thing that is strengthening you. Your tears became fuel. Your pain became wisdom. Your silence became your power. Your setbacks became divine preparation. And now heaven says, you are crossing over. You are stepping out of the season of confusion, stagnation, betrayal, disappointment, and spiritual heaviness, and stepping into a season of clarity, revival, restoration, divine acceleration, and answered prayer. This is why the angel has been speaking urgently. This moment, right now, is the final preparation before the shift. Your angel says, do not let fear make decisions for you in this season. You may feel nervous. You may feel unsure. You may feel like you're walking into unfamiliar territory. But hear this clearly. You are walking into purpose, not danger. You are walking into alignment, not confusion. You are walking into blessings, not burdens. This is your turning point. And your angel reveals one more secret. Someone connected to your destiny is being moved into your path. You will meet them at the exact moment you're meant to. This could be a destiny helper, a mentor, a new connection, a partner, a financial opportunity, or someone who will open a door no one else could open. They are being prepared right now. You are being aligned right now. The timing is being perfected right now. The angel continues. Do not chase what I removed. Do not mourn what I closed. Something better is coming, something divinely chosen for you. There is a blessing with your name on it. There is a breakthrough with your fingerprints on it. There is a promise heaven has kept secure just for you. And the angel is saying with urgency, this is not the time to go back. This is the time to rise. Rise above the past. Rise above the fear. Rise above the scars. Rise above the opinions of others. Rise above the memories that try to pull you backward. Your destiny is ahead of you, never behind you. Your angel says, you are being promoted spiritually before being promoted publicly. And that is why this moment may feel quiet or strange. Because God promotes you privately before announcing you publicly. Something is shifting in your spirit. Something is opening in your life. Something is unfolding in your path. You can feel it. You can sense it. You can almost touch it. The angel ends this part by declaring, prepare your heart. Steady your faith. What God is about to do in your life will be undeniable, unstoppable, and unforgettable. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. This is your turning point. The angel who has been guiding you from childhood is stepping forward with even greater urgency right now. You might feel chills as you listen, or a sudden warmth passing through your body, because your spirit knows that this next part of the message carries a divine reversal that heaven has already set in motion. Your angel says, what was working against you is now working for you. Let that settle in your heart. Because for a long time, it felt like every effort was blocked, Every plan took longer than expected. Every blessing slipped through your fingers. Every breakthrough was delayed. Every time you tried to rise, something tried to pull you back down. But the angel reveals. Those were not failures, they were spiritual repositions. You were being hidden, not denied. Hidden from people who would have sabotaged your blessing. Hidden from environments that weren't safe for your destiny. Hidden from battles you were not meant to fight. And now that the season of hiding is over, heaven is releasing you into visibility. Your angel says, prepare to be seen, recognized, elevated, and blessed in ways you were once overlooked. Something powerful is happening behind the scenes, and even though you cannot physically see it, your spirit has already felt the shift. Your angel continues. There is a divine reversal taking place, the kind that turns tears into triumph, pain into purpose, and delays into acceleration. You are entering a period where the things that were once difficult will become effortless. The doors that were shut will swing open. The opportunities you thought were gone will return. The blessings that bypassed you will be redirected straight to you. This is not imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is heaven fulfilling promises made long ago. There are people who counted you out. People who didn't believe in you. People who didn't support you. People who tried to slow you down. People who benefited from your silence, your kindness, your patience. They will now witness what God does for you. Not for your ego, but for your vindication. Not for revenge, but for divine justice. Not for pride, but to honor your obedience. This is a season of being lifted by the hand of God Himself. Your angel says, you remained humble when others were arrogant. You remained kind when others were cold. You remained honest when others were dishonest. You remained faithful when others gave up. Heaven has taken notice. And because of that, a divine reversal is your portion. You are stepping into favor you didn't ask for, blessings you didn't chase, miracles you didn't expect, opportunities you didn't see coming, breakthroughs that make you say, only God could do this. This next part is important. Stop worrying about who left. Stop stressing about what didn't work. Stop replaying the pain of the past. I removed it because it could not go where I am taking you. There was a blessing waiting for you that required a clean spiritual atmosphere. That's why people faded. That's why connections ended. That's why situations unexpectedly dissolved. You didn't lose anything. You were freed. Your angel continues with urgency. Your table is being prepared. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your work is being recognized by people you haven't met yet. This reversal is bigger than a blessing, it is a turning point. You are not entering a small season of change. You are entering a supernatural shift that will redefine your entire life. A major opportunity is about to present itself, one that will set the tone for your future and bring clarity to everything you've endured. Someone is coming with an offer, an invitation, or a message that will align you with the next chapter of your destiny. You won't have to force it. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to chase it. It will come directly to you. Because it is yours. And heaven protects what belongs to you. The angel says, your season of waiting is turning into a season of winning. Your season of praying is turning into a season of receiving. Your season of surviving is turning into a season of thriving. Your season of endurance is turning into a season of elevation. This is the reversal. This is the moment everything changes. This is the shift that your spirit felt coming. The angel ends this part by declaring, you will not leave this season empty-handed. God is filling your life with abundance, clarity, strength, and supernatural blessings. What is coming will replace everything you lost, and more. This blessing will not be delayed. This blessing will not be denied. This blessing will not be taken from you. It is secured. It is sealed. It is yours. The angel standing beside you is not whispering anymore. Their voice is firm, serious, and full of urgency, because this part of the message reveals what heaven has been shielding you from, and why you felt shaken in this season. Your angel says, there was a plan formed against you that you didn't know about, but I stopped it. You may not realize it, but heaven has protected you from unseen spiritual attacks, hidden jealousy, silent plots of others, manipulation disguised as kindness, opportunities that were traps in disguise, and connections that were never meant for your destiny. You were removed from certain people not because you did something wrong, but because their hearts were not pure toward you. Someone around you was smiling at you but speaking against you, supporting you publicly but doubting you privately, acting close to you but secretly envying your favor. Your discernment increased because I needed you to recognize the difference between those who genuinely love you and those who only love what you offer. You were feeling sudden heaviness, mental exhaustion, unexpected anxiety, emotional confusion, strange dreams, or energetic shifts, because spiritually, you were under attack. But the angel says, you were never in danger. I fought for you. You didn't see the battle, but you survived it. You didn't hear the attack, but heaven blocked it. You didn't know who spoke against you, but God shut their influence down. Your angel says, you are protected because your purpose is too important. Your destiny has too much weight. What you are called to do will impact more people than you realize. This is why the enemy targeted you. Not because you are weak, but because you are chosen. Not because you have no power, but because you carry dangerous authority in the spiritual realm. Not because you are small, but because your future is big. Every attack was a reaction to your rising. The enemy saw your wings opening. Before you believed you could fly. He saw your future. Before you understood your calling. He saw your blessing. Before you knew it was coming. This is why it felt like everything around you began shaking. You didn't break. You didn't fall. You rose. Each storm made you wiser. Each challenge made you stronger. Each betrayal made you sharper. Each disappointment made you more aligned. And now, because you stayed faithful through the warfare, God is stepping into the story. The angel says, where the enemy tried to block you, God is building you. Where the enemy tried to stop you, God is strengthening you. Where the enemy tried to confuse you, God is clarifying your path. This is not just protection. This is preparation. You're being prepared for something massive, something beyond your imagination. A new level of blessing requires a new level of strength. This is why your faith was stretched, your patience was tested, your character was refined, your discernment was sharpened. Everything was training. Everything was spiritual development. Everything was shaping you into the version of yourself that your destiny requires. The blessing coming is too big for the old version of you. You had to grow. You had to heal. You had to detach. You had to release. You had to elevate. Your new season cannot be entered with old emotions, old wounds, or old habits. And now, heaven says, the final piece is falling into place. Someone connected to your future is being guided toward you. A divine opportunity is being aligned with your name. A breakthrough is being sent to your timeline. A blessing is being fast-tracked toward your life. But the angel wants you to hear this clearly. Before the blessing arrives, you will feel a shift. You may notice sudden peace, sudden clarity, increased intuition, emotional release, or a strong spiritual awakening. This is your spirit preparing. This is heaven signaling. Something is coming. Something big. Something holy. Something life-changing. Something you prayed for, and something you didn't even know to pray for. Your angel says, do not fear the unknown. The unknown is where your miracle is waiting. You survived the storm. You survived the darkness. You survived the loneliness. You survived the internal battles. Now comes the blessing, the elevation, the restoration, and the supernatural breakthrough that your soul has been crying out for. Your angel ends this part by declaring, you are protected. You are chosen. You are guided. And what is coming will prove that every battle you fought was leading you to something extraordinary. This is your divine confirmation. This is your shift. This is your next level. Listen closely, because what I'm about to say is not accidental. You are standing at the doorway of a massive spiritual shift, and it is already heading toward you faster than you think. If only you could see what's happening in the unseen, you would understand why your soul has been stirring, why your heart has been sensing something big. This is why, for the past few days, your energy has felt different. This is why certain people suddenly feel distant. This is why old thoughts randomly resurface. This is why you feel both excited and nervous at the same time. Because something divinely orchestrated is aligning for you, and the angel says, it's bigger than your fear, stronger than your doubt, and closer than you assume. Your angel wants you to hear this with your full spirit. You are stepping into a breakthrough that will not require the same strain or struggle you endured before. This time, things will click. This time, doors will open. This time, help will appear without you begging for it. Your life is moving from confusion to clarity, delay to divine timing, heaviness to supernatural ease, scarcity to overflow, tears to testimony. And your angel whispers, get ready, because God is about to lift something heavy off your shoulders. You've been fighting battles that were never meant to define you. You've been carrying burdens that were only temporary assignments. You've been walking through storms that were meant to prepare your spirit, not punish your heart. All the silent nights that drained you, all the moments you felt invisible, every time you cried and asked, when will things get better? Heaven heard you. Heaven saw you. Heaven recorded every tear. And now, heaven is responding. This shift coming into your life is not ordinary. It is reversal energy. It is restoration energy. It is reward energy. Your angel shows you a vision, a door, a light behind it, and a hand reaching toward the handle. That hand is yours. You are one decision away from your blessing. One act of faith away from a breakthrough. One moment of alignment away from the life God has been preparing for you. You've been asking for signs. You've been waiting for confirmation. You've been feeling something shifting inside you without knowing why. This is why you are hearing this message right now. Because your angel needs you to understand. The shift is already activated. Not next year. Not next month. Not tomorrow. Things are moving behind the scenes. People are being positioned to help you. Opportunities are being rearranged for you. Blessings are being released in your name. Your life is about to accelerate. What was stuck will suddenly move. What was closed will suddenly open. What was confusing will suddenly make sense. You are stepping into a timeline where everything you lost gets replaced with something better. Where everything that broke you becomes the reason you rise higher. Where every delay turns into divine protection. Get ready for unexpected miracles. Get ready for divine justice. Get ready for blessings that come without warning. Because the shift is not just coming.